Right, good evening ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to have with me, live from South West Manchester Bowling Club, the current Vice President of Lloyds Bowling Club, the Right Honourable Alan Wilkinson. Good evening, Alan.
Good evening. I don't say so much about Right Honourable.
Or right something, but not honourable, eh? So, just wanted to have a chat with you really about what the guys are doing out there. I mean, it's a tremendous effort, isn't it, by what they're doing?
Absolutely, seriously, unbelievable. They deserve, the Queen ought to know about it really, and they deserve the bloody George Cross, every bloody one of them.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's wonderful what they're doing in the conditions that we've had this week, which has been snow, ice, rain to some tune. Green was absolutely flooded one night apparently. It was like bowling on a lake. But they all kept going, and they're still going, and we're nearly there now. It's wonderful. Brilliant. It really is.
Where did the idea come from originally, Alan? Do you know a bit of history about where it started?
Well, it was, I think I had a little bit to do with it very early on. I said, well, why don't you do such and such a thing? What a wonderful idea. And that was for the first attempt. And then the first attempt was bettered by Australia, so a group in Australia. But in actual fact, it wasn't better than our original record. But so we still hold the world record, and this is going to supersede it by 60 odd hours.
Excellent.
It's, you know, but we've had an extra day or so to do the extra time. But I mean, everybody, it's like one big family. It's absolutely fantastic what they're doing.
And of course,
I mean, I couldn't do it.
No. And in addition to the lads that's out on the green, obviously there's an awful lot of organisation gone on behind the scenes, I would imagine, isn't there?
Incredible amount of it. I mean, we've had television here. All the different sorts of different celebrities from, you know, television, radio, you know, you name it. They've been and said hello and how are you doing and this, that and the other, and it's just been absolute, you know, you're meeting very old friends that I've known for years and years and years, and bloody hell, I thought you were dead. But like, they're turning up and showing, bloody hell, Wilkie, how are you doing and this, that.
It's
absolutely
lovely,
wonderful.
And of course, as you know as well as I do, the Crown Green Bowl is a very close-knit community. Everybody knows one another and gets on really well. And an event like this is a great opportunity for everybody to come together for really several very worthwhile causes.
Well, you know, it is several very worth. I mean, on that side of the coin, if you go to Francis House and have a look at those poor children, honestly, well, I can't do it. I'll be quite honest. It makes me cringe and nearly cry. Or it does make me cry. I don't mind admitting that it does, because it's pitiful that the state that some of them, and they train so hard to live, and you know they've no bloody chance, but they're still trying and trying very, very hard. And it does. It gets your eye in, you know.
And we think we've got problems, but it's nothing compared to...
We don't even know the beginning of it.
No,
not even the start of it. I mean, my wife died of cancer. And she finished up like a little baby in my arms a few years ago. And that awakened me to make me realise, you know, what a horrible, terrible disease actually is. And so consequently I'm all for it, and
definitely
try as hard as I can for several causes, not just the Lloyds Hotel Bowling Club, but generally throughout my life now. If anybody wants a donation or something like that, they get it. For, you know, the children especially, and the older people, because they've not a chance. And it's such a cruel, horrible disease, cancer, that it's got you before you even know about it. And if you don't act on the first impulse and the first time you've had it, you've got no chance. It just gets hold of you and it travels around your body.
And that's why it's so important to support charities and like what Lloyds are doing, you know.
Because they don't get anything off the government or anything.
No.
And that, again, is quite honestly, it's a terrible thing to have to admit that we don't get any support off any council or authority or anything. It's just...
Let's hope that the publicity that's been generated this week and the TV, the radio, the celebrity exposure, our internet chat show that people will listen to will open people's eyes and ears and make them notice.
Let's hope
so. But I'm sure, you know, on behalf of Talking Bowls, a lot of the listeners, well, all of them I'd imagine, they do know Alan Wilkinson and what a tremendous effort you do put into the game, Alan, you know, and I commend you for what you do for Crown Green Bowls. You know, it's you do a tremendous amount for the sport. And you're very well known.
I love it that
I know
much.
You do.
That's why.
I know you do.
I mean, you know and I know that we can, wherever we meet, we finish up having a giggle.
That's right, yeah. Only a giggle. We won't let the viewers know what else we get up to.
No, well, we don't, nothing at all. And Kevin Shaw's just on my shoulder here, and he knows bloody well and all.
Well, Kevin and I go back a long way as well.
I don't know this chap here, but like it's...
no, this is Mr. Talking Bowls himself. This is Paul Hickman. Paul does all our
Paul,
technical. He's a superman for bowls, Paul.
Yes, well,
really
I'm very, very pleased to meet him, and I congratulate him on doing what he's doing in conjunction with you, Lynn and Mel Evans.
Well, we try to promote the sport, and that's why we're here tonight. You know, to lend our support to the cause, but also to let the viewers know and listeners what's going on. So, but,
well, it is. It's and it needs the sport needs youngsters.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, there's a young lad who's come from down your way. He's only 7 or 8.
Joe Michael.
Yeah. And by God, I mean, he's going to be a world beater when he gets a bit older. And
he's a brilliant little lad.
He really is. I mean, he can send a jack and a bowl and get them quite close. So it's very, very good. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah.
But we'll let you get back now, and we'll get back outside and see what else is going on. But thank you once again for taking the time to come and talk to me, Alan. And we'll see you soon, chaps. Okay?
Okay.